Garmin video splicing. Anyway, don't forget about that. Forget I ever said that. That was fucking cringe. But I think that video is kinda funny, especially if the German guy says it. You know the guy? The case. Oh, guy. Right? That guy. You know what I'm talking about. Anyway, I was gonna watch a video, and yeah, so I'm gonna watch a video. Okay? I'm gonna watch a video because I have to. Alright, guys. Dude, I'm getting fucking spammed with fucking bullshit. Okay. Let's see. I saw there were a few videos. I was busy today, so I'm sorry if I didn't watch. I'm a little bit late, but man. Anyway, there were a couple of videos that I was gonna watch. Yeah. First, this is the most recent one, so I assume no one has watched this one yet. Well, maybe they did, but it's an hour long and it's been uploaded an hour ago, 2 hours ago. Anyway, yeah, there it is. Perfect.
See, I want to watch this shit real quick.
When a predator dad realizes he's been caught. You know what? Usual suspects. Right then. Why do 1% of the wizards cast like 100% of the spells? You know? Why?
Something trapped in him.
So everything that
right? It's not all of them, but it's always them. You know?
He always says lie for me. It's a son on lie. He's the devil. He's the devil.
An 11-year-old girl comes forward with a shocking story, accusing her own father of unthinkable acts. He insists she's just angry about his strict parenting, but as she describes years of horrific violation dating back to kindergarten, the investigation hurdles toward an unprecedented outcome that will leave everyone stunned.
A sexual preference is you like big, fat girls or you like skinny girls?
Little kids, that's crime.
The following report is based on official police records, and the footage has never been seen before until now. On August 23rd, 2022, emergency dispatchers in Alamogordo, New Mexico, take an alarming call from the assistant principal at the local middle school.
Yeah, that's some fucking Chris Hansen shit.
That she's upset because dad has just come home and she just shared with a little boy that she has been raping her. She was on the phone with a little boy and at first was Snapchatting him, but then she's talking to the little boy right now, and his mother had seen the Snapchat message that she sent. Okay. And now she's on the phone saying that her dad just got home, and she was kind of freaking out. She does not feel safe.
Okay, how old is she?
She's 11 years and 10 months old. So they told the little girl that help was on the way. Father's name is Ryan, R-Y-A-N, Reese.
When Otero County deputies head out to the address, the landlord next door tells them that the situation has become even more urgent.
What are you looking for him for?
Does he have a daughter?
Yes.
Like a young daughter?
11, 12, yes.
Okay.
And they're looking for her.
They're looking for her?
Yeah. She wasn't here right now. That's the reason why I was going to walk over there and sit and look for her.
Well, I'm here to make sure she's okay. I didn't know that she ran off.
The deputy finds Ryan Reese, the girl's father, who's currently in the midst of searching for his daughter.
When was the last time you saw her?
This morning.
This morning?
I left work.
Okay.
She hasn't come home from school.
Which school?
The dog's gone.
The dog's gone?
The dog's gone.
Okay. Does she have a phone?
She does. I've been trying to call her. She's not answering.
Did anything happen that would cause her to run away?
No.
No? Did y'all get in any type of argument?
No. I seen her this morning before I left for work. She gave me a hug, and I told her I'll see you when you get home from school.
Okay. Have you had issues with her running away in the past?
No, I haven't. Can you please inform me? What's... Obviously you're here.
Well, there were some concerns, but I need to talk to her. What information I got, she was here. You want to talk to him and just see what... Because he's actually home. weird and nervous to me when I'm talking to him. See if you're getting the same vibe.
The deputies
Yeah, he's
get the first
acting
hint that there may have been
comically
an incident between
suspicious.
Ryan and his daughter after
Like,
all.
to look at the
He
fucking
said,
side eye he's
"Nothing
giving,
out of the normal
man.
today,
What the
don't
fuck
need
is
any
he
type of
like
argument."
looking away, dude?
last night,
Yo, try to not act nervous. You know, be straightforward. Or make sure they don't find out your lie. looking at them like that, dude. Standing there like this, you know, like this. Chat. Not just normally like that, but like this. You know, I'm gonna stand here like this, right? Like, dude, what the fuck is that body language, man? You know, I never agree with the body language, but I'm seeing things. Anyway, I never agree with the whole body language thing. You can find stuff out, but man, this guy is just, you know what? Where the hell is he looking? And where is he looking?
That outfit's not appropriate. Don't wear that.
Okay.
I made her throw them in the trash, and I said, "Don't wear those again." But I mean, by the night's end, we were eating dinner. There was no yelling, screaming, hitting, anything like that. I don't know.
Okay. And you said she's never ran away before?
She hasn't.
Okay.
She hasn't.
My dispatch is trying to call her to see if she'll call or answer the phone.
They eventually manage to get her on the line, and the fear in the young girl's voice is unmistakable.
We're calling to
I
check
think
on
they
you
had a plan
and
going up
wanted
to
to
this
send a
guy's
deputy out
house.
to talk with you to make sure everything's okay.
They seem to
We
be
got
doing
a
an
phone call
improv.
from your friend that
No
you're
way, I went to somewhere else and I'm scared to go home.
you're scared. Okay, honey.
I don't want to go back.
Okay,
My
listen.
dad's always whistling.
Okay, honey. I know.
Don't call me.
I know you're scared, and there's been some. Your friend has told us some things that you've got going on. Can you tell me where you are right now?
Okay, there's no houses around me right now, but I can go. There's this silver building.
Okay.
And I'm trying to go to my friend's house. She goes, actually, I wanted to try to head over to Roy's Welding. I can see it, and it's not that very far. Roy's Welding?
Listen, are you hurt right now? Are you injured?
I'm scared. My dad wasn't even home when I got home.
Okay, but are you physically injured that you needed medical attention right now, ma'am?
No, I don't need any medical attention.
Okay. The address
Although
I
there's
have...
a couple of bite marks, but that's for me.
Okay, so you bit yourself?
Yes, because I was stressing.
Okay, so the reason we're checking on you today is because your friend said he was talking to you and that you were real scared and you'd been saying and telling him what's been going on.
Well, this house is
what your dad's been
disgusting.
doing.
I don't want to live with him anymore. I don't want to go with my mom either.
Right now, I want to just make sure we get you with the deputy, okay?
Okay.
And then the rest of that, you guys, we can work out later on or help you make sure you get the right help, okay?
Hey, dog.
Don't
Nice dog.
dare. She's nice. She just barks.
Okay.
Do you have any water?
Yeah, I think I do. How long have you been walking?
Ever since all the way over there. He's threatened to kill me. Last night, he pulled my hair pretty hard and yelled at me for no reason. He just yelled at me for what I was wearing. It was just jeans and a shirt.
While it's clear that this incident played a part in sparking today's fire, it's far from the worst thing this young girl will share about her father.
And then today, I finally told a couple people. I told 3 people from my group when the girls didn't believe me. And then I told my
This
friend.
video's kind of heavy compared to
Then
the
I
other
also
ones.
told my boyfriend.
About things that have happened in the past, just as far as sexually?
Yes, and we did this, me and my dad. It happened just a couple months ago.
Back at the house, Ryan is given an update about his daughter's whereabouts.
I just wanted to let you know that...
what is this fuck shit state? Like,
This is Mexico. It's across the border, it has to be. Right, they put the fucking filter on there.
What is this?
Our deputy
They put the filter on.
He is doing an investigation. So she is with Deputy Mitchell, who was here earlier, and she will be with him while he's doing this investigation. But he's doing his part and being thorough.
He just gets real quiet, and then he just tells me, and so I do, because he's going to start yelling if I don't. He gets all upset, and so I do, and then, yeah.
Do you know if she is sexually active at all, or? I know that it seems that she's a pretty young age, and you wouldn't
11.
think that, but
It's hard to say what kids do at school or what they do at friends' house, but all the friends I send her over to, they're all respectable people. I would never put her in a bad situation like that.
It's been happening for years. All the yelling and...
Okay. Well, let me call some of my friends, okay?
you're at home with her, so you know her better than any of us would know her. So if there's
It's always a loving relationship. It
something,
is.
okay.
I don't want to go back there.
Okay.
I never want to go back there.
Okay. Well, let's try to figure this out, okay? Just...
My dad keeps on trying to call me.
Okay. Well, don't answer it. Just talk to my friend, Deputy White, and I'll talk to you in just one sec.
While waiting in the back seat of a patrol car, the young girl appeals to a higher power.
Jehovah, please. Don't have me go to that man again. Please. Don't take me there. I'm scared. I know he seems like a nice guy. Please, 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 please.
So I'm trying. Okay, hold on. Jesus Christ. Chat. Hold on. Let me explain it. I only laugh because I read the chat. The fucking chat and the dumbest shit I've heard in my life. Okay, let's. Okay, yeah, I can't. Dude, I don't have to move the camera. This is chat. Yo, I am locked in the video. I'm locked in the video. I read the chat. This fucking chat. Yo, who is Jehovah? Who is Jehovah? But then I realized, chat, I don't know who Jehovah is either. Okay, I don't know either. See, a lot of people don't know either. A lot of people don't know either. So it's not a bad question.
It's just Jesus. But they, for some reason, they do some bullshit in NA. It's just some American fake Christian cult, right?
He's evil. He's the devil.
I can't.
He's the devil. Please, please, don't bring me back there.
The girl is taken to the Child Advocacy Center where a forensic interviewer will listen as she recounts her traumatic story of life with her father.
So tell me who are you living with now?
My dad.
Your dad. And where does your mom live?
Arizona.
She says that her mom lost custody of her kids several years ago, though she's not sure of the exact reasons why.
And then my dad found me because the judge asked if he wanted me, and he said sure, which I kind of wish he didn't. Sort of me now. And now I live with my dad when I was about to turn 5, which that's when the sexual started happening when I was 5.
Before we start talking about that, because I understand that you did tell somebody something, and that's how you got here.
I told more than one person.
You did tell more than one person. Who did you tell?
I told my boyfriend, I told my best friend,
Who is
and
this
I
Joe Ho,
told
the
3
guy?
people that sit at my group in my 5th period. But when the girls didn't believe me, which that kind of made me really upset, because
Apparently,
that
it's
kind of
Christianity
issues,
without Christmas.
those are things that you should be laughing about.
I agree. And when did you tell all these people?
I told them all today.
Yo,
And what made-
imagine saying, boyfriend at 11? Brother. When I was like 10 years old, I had 2 girlfriends. What about it? Shit happens. Like, what are you talking about?
Did you
Are
decide to
stupid?
tell them today?
Yeah, dude.
I can't take it anymore.
At
I
that
told them
age, it's
today.
just
It's
it's like play.
Over the
Right.
next hour, the
It
girl
is,
will
it's when you
share in
play
shocking
house.
detail the
You know a
horrifying
house
secrets kept
where
inside their
you
home.
put the
But
doll
at
in the
police
house
station,
and you
her father
pretend to
tells
be a
an
mommy and a
investigator
daddy.
there's nothing
It's just play.
whatsoever to be
Right.
concerned about.
What kind of relationship do you and your daughter have?
We've been really close for the last 9 years. That's all.
I mean, I hope it's just play, right?
Have you had any problems with her in the past?
Well, yeah.
Okay, what kind of problems do you have?
Typical parenting problems.
Okay.
Things that I don't allow her to do and things that I do allow her to do, you know? The dressing's one of them.
While there will be many differences in the stories Ryan and his daughter tell the authorities today, they do both agree that there was a tense argument about her clothing last night.
You know the torn up jeans that all the kids like to wear?
Yes, sir.
But they were ripped all along the crotch area. I mean, they were completely shredded. I mean, not appropriate for school at all.
And once I got home, my dad saw what I was wearing, and he says, that outfit must have made you look really bad and makes me look really stupid. He also said, you look like a poor little girl when
wearing that, which actually a
Poor.
lot of people complimented me for it.
When I got home from work and I seen her in the clothes that she was in, I told her to go change, take them off, and throw them in the trash. Okay. And as I took the pants.
Yeah, but how did he even get the pants? How did she get the pants in the first place? I thought if he's his only parent, he's the one who bought her that. No.
Pants from her.
I
I made
don't know.
sure they were finished. I tore them. I threw them in the trash
Well,
can. And
children
I
can
started
buy
to cry.
clothing, no?
She was
You just
upset
go
with
into a
me
store,
because
they can buy it themselves, right?
being a father.
He got really
Or not.
angry because he was drunk, and then he finally he wasn't drunk anymore, and then he started getting really angry at me because of what I wore, and then he just started yelling and yelling.
He's got money.
And he said I would have to wear this dress, which I didn't want to.
What were you trying to get her to dress in?
Pants and jeans, a dress, anything that didn't have ripped up holes in it.
Okay.
She's got a full wardrobe. I mean, her dresser's completely full of perfectly fine clothes. For some reason, she just chooses to wear
Chat,
stuff I
is
tell
there
her
a
about.
reason this guy is in fucking full combat gear and doing this interview and shit like that? I think this is awful. Also, this guy's not really.
Dude, I think it's
doing a
just because they
good
live in the
amount of
middle of
work
fucking nowhere.
To juice him for information. This is shit.
Or they live in the middle of fucking nowhere. They probably have like 2 cops around it. It's the same guy that caught him, no?
And he said, "Don't
Or not.
cry, because it didn't even hurt that bad, even though it
Or is it a
did."
strategy?
I know more. Is that the suspect is laughing and shit like that, and the guy is being stone cold. If you're gonna show information at this guy, you're trying to build some rapport one way or the other. You're trying to build some sort of thing that the guy feels comfortable. You're in combat gear, being stone cold, dude. Like, what are you talking about?
She tried to argue with me that the other kids wear them, and then it's okay, and I told her no, it's not.
I didn't realize I was still being
So what
charged
kind of,
every
I
month
yelled a
for
little
this.
bit.
Did you? What a
I
scam
did. I yelled at her.
Well, it's not a crime to yell at your child.
You know, what else can I do? Can't hit them. You can't do anything.
And he kept on saying, does your teacher, does your principal wear ripped jeans? And I kept on telling him no. And he says, well, don't you want to be a principal someday? And I said, no, I want to be a kid.
But she says her father never gave her that simple wish, and that he stole her childhood innocence in more ways than one.
He has threatened to take my life away.
Has he ever told you how he would do that? He just tells you
He has a firearm.
Have you ever seen it, or does he just tell you about it?
I've seen it.
Is he supposed to have a firearm?
No, ma'am. He's not allowed to have one after the last incident that happened.
Brian's history includes a 2012 felony aggravated battery charge resulting from an incident involving the girl's mother.
So you're not supposed to be in possession of any firearms or ammunition, right?
No.
Is there any firearms at the house?
No.
There's no firearms at all at the house?
No.
Is there any ammunition at the house?
No.
These answers will come back to haunt Ryan later. The main focus of today's interviews isn't gun possession or a power struggle for clothing. It's about something far more serious.
If you're gonna go to the cops, you never lie just straight to their face. Right? You're not gonna pull a fucking bluff on the cops. Alright? If it gets to the point, you're not gonna pull a bluff on the cops. Right? You lie. You need to make sure you can't just find clear contradiction somewhere in your house. That's right. What the fuck are you doing? You're just dumb, right?
Claim that a welfare check.
Okay.
I don't know if she was upset at school.
That doesn't.
She might have been. Obviously,
That wouldn't explain it.
She was upset enough to try to run away.
Is there any other reasons why you think law enforcement would be talking to you right now?
No.
No? There's nothing that you think that your daughter might disclose to law enforcement that's concerning?
If she does, no. I mean, if she does, that's what she says. I would have no reason to believe she would, but...
You were with your friends or your class today, and you were telling them that something happened, but one of them didn't believe you and that upset you. Tell me what you told them.
I told them, because they called me a H-O-R-E, and I said, I'm not a whore. And I kept on trying to tell them that, and it really made me upset. And I said, you don't know what goes on in my life? And then this one boy that sits right next to me, he says, are you okay? Is there anything that goes on? in your life that need to be told? I say, yeah, maybe there's something wrong that goes on with me and my dad. And he says, has he raped you? And I said, that's what I would call it.
But what might have started as a spur-of-the-moment cry for help has now intensified into a major police investigation.
She disclosed some concerning things involving sexual things.
Classmate clutch when all the people were like bums.
Okay.
So it concerns me because I don't think my 11-year-old that's not sexually active could describe things that she described that happening. Okay?
Yeah.
So you are a single dad.
Yeah.
Okay? I don't know what you're going through because I'm not. Okay?
Yeah.
And there's things that we I'm not saying, but there's things that we might do because we might be lonely. You know, your daughter is a sweet girl.
What the fuck is this guy on about, huh?
But I want you to be honest, okay? Anything ever happened between you and your daughter sexual?
No, sir, not like that. Not what you're explaining.
What do you mean by not like that?
There's been conversations about what sex is.
Does your daughter have an imagination?
I'd probably let her watch movies. She shouldn't. Nothing X-rated, but yeah.
Like what kind of...
She's grown up for her age.
Is she?
She really is. Like I said, I explained to her what sex is. She knows what it is. She knows what male and female organs do. She knows how to make a baby. She knows.
Is that because of you talking to her about it, or is it her watching on YouTube and?
Well, me talking to her about it.
Okay.
How many times would you say that it's happened?
Happens almost every month.
Almost every month? Okay. So about once a month?
Maybe once or twice every month.
Once or twice a month? When's the last time it happened?
Maybe 2 months ago.
Do you remember what was happening that day?
All I know is I was watching TV, and his voice always gets...
Bro, Jesus Christ, dude. Bro, this is awful.
Quiet.
What the fuck are these living conditions, man?
Before.
And what does he say?
That's normal? Brother, this is normal if you just got your first job and you have student debt and you're fucking struggling. This is some broke ass shit. Are you good, buddy?
I feel lay down and I'm just sitting there watching TV. And he says he's not going to do anything funny, but he does.
And at this time, are his clothes on or off or something else?
On.
They're on? And what about yours?
Mine are on.
So do you go over?
I don't want him to get mad. Because if I don't, he will start yelling. And he will be mad the rest of the day. And I remember I was scared. It's always the same way as any guy and woman would do anything.
The girl's haunting story doesn't sit well with the investigator talking to Ryan.
I'm trying to get why an 11-year-old would be so graphic and detailed in something that she says that happened.
I have no idea. I don't have an idea. I don't know if she's mad at me. I don't know if she wants to see me in trouble. I mean, I don't know.
But his daughter's story is far from over, and the details only grow more disturbing.
Has he ever touched any other part of your body?
Upper.
What do you call that area?
B. I just call them B.
B. Okay. And can you point so I can make sure we're understanding?
B.
Okay, got you.
So, nothing has ever happened between you and your daughter sexual?
No, sir.
So everything that she disclosed to an interviewer is a lie?
Oh, I don't know what she disclosed to her, or I don't know what she said. How would I know if it's a lie if it's... I'm telling you
I'm confused that this even made it public,
Sexual
though.
intercourse?
No.
Sexual penetration?
No, sir.
It's never happened ever.
I thought most states like a double-double, like as in it's a child and two, it's a sexual nature, and usually those both protect the victims. But this is a double and it's all public.
No.
I don't think they give a fuck.
No, sir.
They don't give a fuck. It's just viewers.
She told us
you know?
Is a lie?
Well, if that's what she said, then yes.
Okay.
Ryan's denial appears to be categorical, but his daughter says that there are items in the house that can back up her claims.
Where did he get the condoms?
Oh my god, lightning at my
Were
house.
you there when
Jesus
he
Christ.
got the
You see that?
condoms, or he already had them?
He bought them himself.
He bought them. Okay. And where does he keep them?
He keeps them in the bottom drawer of his dresser.
In the bottom drawer of his dresser? Do you know what color box it is?
Black and gold.
A black and gold. And are they individually wrapped, or how are they?
They're in a wrapper.
They're in a wrapper? Do you know what color the wrappers are?
Black and gold. He also gets birth control at Walgreens.
He also gets birth control at Walgreens? What kind of birth control?
It's in a white and pink box. He's even stole one before because I was with him, and so he just bought 2 water cases and just put it under one because he said, like, how his lady don't look under both of them. He just said one, give them one, and so he just kind of stole it because it's like $50.
Oh, wow.
What?
And when does he give it to you?
A day after.
The day after?
Man, that's fucking
He
diabolical,
also
dude.
has, you know, those things that, to tell if you're pregnant. He also has those. And there's also things like you clean as vinegar.
Vinegar?
Vinegar, yeah.
Vinegar, I can't say that word either. It's
What?
okay. And what do you do with those?
You kind of squirt it in.
And when does he make you do that?
After the sexual encounter too.
When Ryan's confronted
Jesus.
about these claims, however, he maintains an air of innocence.
So what kind of feminine products are inside the home?
Just probably your pads or tampons, and I think, I did buy her a douche bottle because she had a
there's only one solution for this
urinary
now.
tract infection, and she just finished her medication for that. She went and seen the doctor, so she makes her doctor visits.
Ryan's daughter did
But you can
tell
just
the
check the
forensic
papers.
interviewer that she was getting over a UTI, but that explanation won't work for the other products.
Is there
Ryan's daughter did tell the forensic interviewer that she...
is there any
alright.
like pregnancy tests inside the house?
No.
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 Okay.
But there,
Because you can check, you can just check the doctor records.
my previous
Right?
girlfriend that I had staying there for a little while.
Have you ever bought the day after pill?
Yeah, I purchased them.
Okay.
Yeah, it was also for the same woman that I, slept with.
What was her name?
Brittany.
Brittany? And what is Brittany's last
name? It's a very promiscuous situation.
I mean, you thought as far to lie about the name instantly,
You don't know her
but then you
age.
didn't think as far as to give
I
a
don't.
second
I
name.
I could probably find it somewhere.
So you
Wow.
never bought your daughter a pregnancy test?
Oh man, this guy.
You never bought the day after pill for your daughter?
Wouldn't have been for her, no, sir.
Like I said, I understand the severity of this.
Okay. Is there a reason why you're sweating as bad as you are right now?
I didn't realize it was.
Bro, this detective
Deputies'
is
suspicions
so bad.
may be raised, but they're likely to grow more serious when it's revealed that this isn't the first time Ryan's daughter has made these allegations.
Let's talk about last time. Remind me why you came in last time.
I told one of my friends something.
What did you tell your friend that time?
I said that.
What do you think the
my dad
value is
had
that is saying that?
an encounter with me sexually.
Okay. And that was when you were in 4th grade? So you were 10? Is that what you said?
I would have been 9.
You were 9. That time, did you tell me something happened? Tell me kind of...
No, I lied because I was too scared.
You lied and okay. So you told me...
I told you that it didn't happen.
You told me it didn't happen.
That forensic interview from 15 months earlier was also recorded, and there's a dramatic contrast between that conversation and today's.
Would you agree with me that there are places on your body that no one else should touch?
Yeah.
And if anyone else did touch them, who would you tell?
I would tell my dad.
You'd tell your dad. And what do you think he would do?
He would probably go after them and, like, never touch my daughter again. Because he's really concerned about my safety. But he's a good guy. He doesn't hurt anybody. He's just him.
He's just him. I can tell you're like really, really nervous and on the verge of like crying. So tell me what you're worried about.
Well, I'm kind of worried if my dad gets in trouble because I love him a lot.
I know you do. But I don't want you to worry about that. So right now you're not worried about anything but except for Dad going back to jail. And who told you he could go back to jail?
Nobody, but I just don't want him to go to jail. He's like, I just don't want to go to jail or anything.
He told you that?
Yeah, he says he doesn't want to go to jail again. And I said I'll protect him no matter what.
Now, more than a year later, Ryan's daughter has clearly had a change of heart.
I think he does belong in jail. What he's doing is not right.
Tell me what happened after you left here that day and you went home. Did the police or anybody talk to him?
He was upset at me, but he was glad that I lied. He always says lie for me. But this time I'm not gonna lie. This is important. He's not a safe man.
Unsurprisingly, Ryan also remembers the previous investigation.
Has she ever made any type of allegations in the past before?
There was a report by CYFD, and this has been over a year ago, about abuse, but the investigators came in, they looked at the house, they talked to her, they did the same thing, they interviewed her for several hours. They said they found absolutely nothing to him, and that was dropped. They didn't even make a return visit.
It remains to be seen if the current investigation will go away so easily, and there's certainly at least one person hoping that it does.
Chat, it's not easy. It's not easy to get to the point where this goes to any investigator. If it goes to the investigator, let me tell you, most of the time, hello man, most of the time it is bad. It's just bad. Right, because children lie all the time, right? And it's kind of easy to tell when they lie, because if you're a decent teacher or parent, you see a friend, like a friend of your child, say this, it's very easy to just find out if they lie.
I can't believe that because I made her throw her clothes away, all this has become of it. And I don't know what she's told the investigators or why she didn't have a reason to do that, but I'm a little bit beside myself.
I never want to go back home. I never want to go there. I don't care if he throws away all my stuff. I'm not going there. Even if they take me back there, I'm just going to run away. I'm just going to leave again.
She's taken into CYFD custody as a search warrant is written for Ryan's DNA and the house itself. Unfortunately, the search will be made more difficult by the fact that Ryan accidentally locked his keys inside.
See what?
What?
Somebody might be climbing through that window.
That's surely not an accident, right? It would be funny if it
After
actually
gaining
was.
access, the deputies know exactly what to look for.
How does that
So
happen?
condoms that are black and gold, douche, pregnancy. Yeah. And then that was it. Because he only bought the pills when he needed it. And then the gun and ammo.
Did you take a photo of that? I just photographed overall. If you find something that you specifically want,
Well, just take a picture of it. I don't think we need to collect it.
It was just going to be nothing. Anything she described.
If that's their regular ritual when he does crap like that and it's all gone. If we can't find the crap, it's either she's lying or he put it in the car.
So the other thing that I noticed, the little trash can be something done. Not just in the trash bag, and it's the thing.
The empty trash isn't evidence, but it does harken back to something Ryan's daughter said in her interview when discussing how he would dispose of the used condoms.
He always puts it on the bottom.
Also, did he throw away her
of
pants
the
though?
trash can. And so nobody finds it. And then if we throw away trash, we always take it across the road or Mesa Verde Village in one of the...
Mesa Verde?
While the investigators don't find much in the home to corroborate her story, they do find some items of interest.
we need to find some ammo and a gun case and everything else in that. That shot.
I mean, that's enough.
Yeah,
That's enough to get him with something at least.
When I used to have firearms, when I was allowed to have them, that's what was left over.
Yeah, but so he lied,
The
and he
police
has
conclude the
ammunition.
search, suspicious that there's
He
no
just
gun
lied
to
straight
go
up.
with the ammunition they found. The shadow of that missing gun looms overhead when they get a call from Ryan's landlord 2 days later, saying he's suddenly vanished.
Now, he was here 2 days ago, and he doesn't show up anymore. The place was open and lost, so there's nobody inside the house. Everything is in. What we need is there. There's nothing being taken.
So, but these are his only vehicles, right?
Yes.
Okay.
And the door is open. You can walk in.
Sheriff's office. 1326. Call that phone number one more time.
I don't know what happened to you.
Yeah, I know, man. I know, Kurt. I remember you.
Okay.
So I don't know.
You're from Russia, right?
Okay. So you think something's happened to him? Let's step back out. But he does have privacy with me. $13.26. You can.
Yeah, exactly.
22. The phone's here.
Dude, I remember.
Deputies searched the property.
There
eventually
was
coming to a peculiar discovery.
I know there's one guy from New Zealand, a guy from Quebec. There's another guy from Belgium. That's the other guy that plays the game. Guy from Hawaii. Like, dude, people are just making this shit. Like, no way there's actually a guy from fucking Hawaii and New Zealand. Like, you live on the edge of the earth, right? There's some guy from that one tornado state in the US. I forgot the name, but it's like called Nevada. I don't think it's Nevada. It's a different one. I don't know, Tennessee or something. I don't remember. One of those. You know what I'm talking about. But I remember. I remember some of these guys. Most of them were just from America.
Ooh, I like that. This is like some Inspector Gadget.
You like Texas.
I think it stops right there, right? Because there's shoe impressions going this way and the shoe impressions going this way. So it looks like he wondered if that's where the gun was.
Ryan's whereabouts don't remain a mystery for long. A deputy catches up to him at his dad's house later that day.
Chad, this is one of those classic, like, we gotta check the boots that match the imprint or whatever, and then we gotta check the angle, and then we gotta bring this to a friend, and we gotta smell the dirt and shit like that.
Would you be willing to go
like
to the sheriff's office and do another interview with me?
You know, I've been contacting everybody.
Yeah, in there.
What's this thing?
Yeah.
You know, I've already contacted the public defender's office. I've talked to CYFD.
Okay.
The public defender's telling me not to answer any more questions without them present.
Okay.
That's what they're telling me.
You just seem really nervous to me.
Distraught.
Distraught?
Yeah, you know. This whole thing is very serious. I understand the allegations of what's been said and what's been done. Something like this.
They always say that. They always watch the video and then they find the stream after. It's all the same thing.
I think a good question would be, this guy was mad about the pants. This guy said he threw away the pants. She said that works, right? And the pants aren't in the trash can. So they gotta ask, yo, where the pants at? Right? I mean, I think it's gonna evident. That'd be too easy.
To getting out of prison.
So if he drops something in the pants, and the stuff, he cleaned the trash out.
To be honest, because there's some things I found out today that you're not telling me the truth on.
Investigators have spoken to employees at the welding company Ryan works for, and one of them claims that when Ryan came by the shop to explain what was happening, he admitted that he'd thrown his pistol in the bushes before the cops searched the house.
Officer, I'm not guilty of everything that's on that paper.
I didn't say you are. But you know, and I know that you're not being completely honest about this whole case. I'm not talking about the sexual allegations, but some of the other stuff, you're not telling me the truth.
At this time, I'd rather not talk.
Okay.
I'd rather not, please.
Yep.
There's little movement in the investigation for the next 6 months. Ryan remains free
I
with
play a
no
few games.
charges
I play
filed.
Bonk.
Meanwhile, his daughter has gone to live with her mom in Arizona.
I
But
play
in February
Clash.
of the following year, a new detective
I play
on the case decides to have a talk with Ryan's father, who turns out to have something interesting to share from the girl.
I
at the
mean, what am I
center
saying? I
of
don't
this
even
painful ordeal.
play too many games.
She
I
wrote
would just
a
watch the
letter
goat,
that was just
right?
heartfelt.
How do you know?
Well, because she mailed, and you want me to get the letter?
Sure.
Right. I just watched
So
the
I'll
goat.
read it. It says, I miss you very much, and I pray that you are okay. Things have been fine, and I thank you so much for the bracelet. I wear it every day, and I read the card you gave me every day, and it makes me miss you more. And when I'm 14, I promise I'll come see you. Really now, all I feel is guilty and sad, and sometimes happy, because you say it's not my fault, but it is my fault. Now, reading this letter, to me, it only brings it further in the sense that your granddaughter had a close relationship with her father. During the interview that a forensic interviewer performed with,
Clash Royale is, dude, I fucking hate the game.
Of what
you know, it's like,
and it was never
it's like nicotine,
in a way that,
you know?
Where it was
you play the game, you know it's fucking terrible for you, and it ruins your whole life. And you want to quit, and you do quit, right? And then you just keep coming back. Right? You need that, right? You just really need that sometimes.
That's what I believe.
And you fucking hate it.
Ryan's father insists that there are potentially other explanations, such as her watching adult videos online.
I mean, yeah, but most.
What is the cop saying? It's bait, right? He's baiting. Yeah, okay, I got it.
Talking to bad influences, but the detective isn't buying it.
She knows specific details about condoms. As you know, in pornography,
right, even then, if you have a child, right, I know that's from experience. If you have let's say you have a child that watches pornography at a young age, thing is, they just do it because they're curious, right? Most kids that watch this stuff, they don't even watch it because they want to, right? They watch it because they're curious. And they know it's what you call it, like taboo, right? So they watch it and they don't talk about it, right? They don't talk, right? Yeah, people make fart jokes and whatnot with their friends, but not like in depth talk about how the fucking lady on the pornography thing put a massive 5-foot dildo in her asshole. No, they're not gonna say that, right? They're not gonna talk about this shit, okay? I have I think I just got to 8.5k with Triple Musketeer, dude. They don't know, dude. Triple Musketeer might be the most underrated card in the whole game. They don't even know how good I am. Right, the hardest deck in the world, right? Because it's shit, but also because I'm just so much more skilled than these fucking noobs that only play Mega Knight, because it's the easiest card in the game to play, right? Play in the back, it's a push. Play in the front, it's a counter push. You play it on everything and it defends everything, right? It just defends it shit, so if you get outplayed, there's nothing you can do because the card is just trash, right? If you play your Mega Knight into the Musketeers instead of on top of them, yeah, you lose the fucking game, but these guys just don't put it in their head. Or they don't put it in their head, then when I'm playing Monk in front of the Triple Musketeers, and I literally pre-fire my ability to counter the rocket that they put on it, and they still rocket. Right, these guys don't get it, man. Yeah, but the thing is, if you play 3 Musketeers, you always play Elixir Pump, right? You know why? Because what counters 3 Musketeers? Lightning, but then you want to bait it out with the Elixir Pump, right? Rocket, same thing. Fireball, same thing. Right? Either they kill your push, your main win condition, sure they hard counter you, but they always have to make sure, or then they give you a big elixir advantage. Yeah, poison, the same thing, right? But they give you a massive elixir advantage. So you're just gonna make sure you don't give them free value on the musketeers. You always want to play your musketeers defensively, so that by the time they rocket, they already got value. So you're kind of equal with the musketeers, and you get a free pump, or you get some elixir out of the pump. Maybe you trade a little bit of damage. It's not bad, because the whole point of musketeers, right, is you play a cycle deck because you want to cycle them fast. Right? You play one and you play the second wave before they get back to their counters, like spell bait, right, like log bait, but it actually takes skill. But it's also an investment type deck, right? Beat down. You want to get the push. Once your musketeers lock onto the towers, pretty much GG's, right? They can pull out some you know, last second Evo skeletons out of their asshole. Their tower is pretty much gone the moment two of them lock on, right? That's how this goes. Right, you don't play triple musketeer, and also it hard counters the whole meta, because who is playing both lightning and earthquake? Right, because the only thing that's really bad is you get both earthquake for your pump and lightning for your musketeers, because then your monk can't counter it. That's the worst case scenario, but even then, like, who plays that shit, right? That's just, you know, you get hard countered by a guy that plays literally every card. Like a guy is playing Fireball, Rocket, Lightning, Earthquake, Mega Knight, you know, everything, and Valkyrie, and he's also playing Inferno Tower for whatever fucking reason, right? I mean, sure, it's fucking hard counters at that point, but who plays that shit? Oh man, I mean, every mid-ladder player ever. Right, every mid-ladder player ever plays that shit, and you still fucking lose because they're trash, dude. They are fucking trash. They don't know how to play the game. They fucking suck, right? Right, 8.5k, you fucking noobs. You're like 5 levels above me, bitch. You're a fucking noob.
Since he's watching for pornography, a child should not know the details about birth control, unless she's taking birth control that is being provided to her by an adult. There's more. The morning after pill. She even described the packaging of the morning after pill. That you have to get it from a pharmacy. She even gave a rough estimate of how much the morning after pill cost.
$50.
Brian is not going to go through these steps. If say it would.
Guys, this guy's doing a bunch of like, conjecture, fucking filling the blanks. So this guy spills some beans or whatever he's got, whatever, so he gets the idea. I think that the cop knows that none of this shit would hold anyway. Like,
it was not happening. Why is he going through these steps? Because he doesn't want to get caught.
By himself anyway.
Because he loves his daughter, and because he doesn't want her to end up pregnant.
My God, are you kidding? Oh.
I know this is very difficult to take in, but this is what the reality of where this case is right now.
The detective assures him, however, that he didn't just come over to spoil his day. He wants his help to close the case.
I've worked over 100 cases involving stuff like this, and I've never seen a more compelling interview.
If all
Man,
this
that's
did
a lie.
happen, well,
Come on now.
Exactly.
Then that's always been my thought. A child molester needs castrated.
I mean, it's gonna help.
And you know what?
That's
He's right, but it's not gonna help.
We live in such a society that there are certain governmental big wigs and big shots that are trying to decriminalize, saying that, oh, pedophilia isn't a crime, it's a sexual preference, it's a sexual orientation. No, a sexual orientation is you like dudes or you like women. A sexual preference is you like big fat girls or you like skinny girls.
So, but why is he so enthusiastic about this wording?
Yeah, he's talking like he's a real custer, right?
I don't know your son. Obviously, he's your son.
Oh, dude, that deck. You know what? That deck is so brain rot and so low skill. Dude, like, you have a card in the game that literally only has 4 spots to place it in. You can only put it in 4 spots, right? Or you can say, at least with Mega Knight, you can put it anywhere. You can still play like trash because it's just an easy card to use, sure, but it's still a very normal card. But if you play Royal Recruits, it literally is less, right? It literally has less complexity to the whole card. You can only put it in 4 fucking spots. Right? The whole game revolves around having a bunch of spots you can put things in, and some spots are good, others are bad. But this card is just, you always put it, or you always put it. The only thing that right, it's always either you win with a slow beat down where you just gonna overpower the guy for the whole game, right? And you just keep placing the fucking cards in the middle of the map, boom, 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 and you're just gonna overpower them. Or it's the opposite. You keep placing those cards in the middle of the fucking map, and they slowly overpower you, and you can't do anything because, well, your cards are under leveled, or well, the guy is only playing splash because it's mid ladder, all right. Right? Of course, they're only playing wizard, and you're playing both witch and wizard, you know. But it's very brain rot, but it isn't as brain rot as some others. You know, if you play E-Golem, you just put E-Golem in the back, healer in the back, dragon in the back, dragon in the back. Hope the guy doesn't have rocket, and you just win, right? Just win. If they defend, their whole push is dead anyway, right? You just spam another E-Golem and you take their tower, right? You take the tower and you put another healer in, so your E-Golem stays alive so he doesn't get the elixir, and you keep pushing and you just win, right? Or you just lose instantly, but then it doesn't even matter, right? Just push, you either win or you lose. It's kind of fun because the match only lasts a minute, because you either win or you lose, right? It's 50-50. And that's why no one plays the deck. It's no one that's actually good plays the deck, because it's 50-50. You never ever actually push because it's 50-50, right? You either win or you don't.
To come forward and come clean and get the help that he needs.
I mean, just help doesn't help with these guys. The guy's fucked in the head. He's crazy.
Yeah, this opens up a whole different conversation with him.
Maybe all this little girl needs is for her dad to man up and be like, yeah, I did. And take responsibility and ownership for what he did.
I mean,
unfortunately, when the detective returns a week later,
probably the one thing she needs is just a good parent.
Do you have a conversation with your son?
Right, someone she can feel safe at. That's what if you're a father, your children don't feel safe in your house, you are a failure, dude. You are a failure.
There's nothing to admit, sir. I know you're an expert in your field and you're very good at what you do, but I think you got the wrong guy.
All right. Okay. I'll
What
reach
is
out
that
to
smile,
him,
man?
and then we'll just kind of go from there.
Ryan agrees to come in for another interview, giving the detective what may be his last chance at finding the truth.
I mean, Golem is harder though. Golem is a lot harder because you don't get the push for free, right? If you misplay your Golem, it's GG's, right? It's a bit more. There's a bit more variety in the gameplay, you know.
Like, holy fucking
giving the detective what may be his
right, that smile is pure pain.
Right now, I understand that
you know,
do not have an actual attorney.
that's the people that compromise, right? He knows he's wrong, but he just can't stand watching his family turn out to be a failure and fall apart. It's just Eldad, yeah.
And you know what, man? Like I said, I don't know much about you. I know, about this case, and from what I gather, from what I can see, I think you're good.
But while that compliment may
I mean,
be
stop
enough to
glazing
keep
him,
Ryan
God.
seated through questions about his ex-wife, it's not quite enough to get to the subject of his daughter's allegations.
Do you have any other kids with somebody else outside of you?
Not that I can prove it or mine. Okay.
What?
Yeah, that's where I'm gonna stop answering questions.
For that?
Yeah, that's.
What?
You don't want to answer any more questions or about that
Do you
specifically?
think that's cool or what? I don't get it.
Okay. All right.
I mean, this guy was trying to glaze him.
I hope for results.
Like the guy, he's not gonna spill any beans, man. Because he glazed him a little, it's not gonna work.
The case does soon come to a resolution, though perhaps not the one he was hoping for. After being
I usually try to go
indicted
for
in
around
August 2023, Ryan
4-ish
faced
hours.
trial in February
Yeah,
2025,
today's probably gonna be a lot
where
less
jury
though, because
found
we're
him
late.
guilty of 18 counts of criminal sexual penetration in the first degree, 7 counts of criminal sexual contact, and 6 counts of incest, all of which involved a victim under 18 years of age.
I don't think I'm gonna get anything.
That's not alright. I've seen worse.
I think I'm gonna be prosecuted to the fullest extent.
In April 2025, the judge imposed a 391-year sentence, the longest in the history of New Mexico's 12th Judicial District. Because he must serve at least 85% of that sentence, 40-year-old Ryan Reese won't be eligible for parole until the year 2357.
He can apply when he
He's
gets there.
appealing his conviction
400
trial on a final charge of possession of a firearm by a felon. If you'd like to see select new videos early and help us
Dude,
keep
that's a
uncovering
W
case
soccer.
files that rarely
Just
come
to
to
rub
light,
it in,
you'll
man.
find extra footage and unseen details on our Patreon. Channel memberships here on
Nah,
YouTube
good, man.
also include early access.
I
to
thought the
select
video
new
was fine though.
videos.
The video was fine on its own. Hey man. Yeah, xQc is a streamer of the decade. Yeah, the legacy indeed. Ozzy. Yo, Ozzy. If I'm correct, right? You are... Didn't you live in Hawaii and then you moved to Texas? I'm just testing my memory. I'm not sure, but I might be capping. Might have been some other dude that lived in Hawaii. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Right. That's what I was saying. I know there's one guy, the other guy in the chat, he's from Russia, right? Then there's one dude from New Zealand, but I think he's just lying, right? Then I know there was a little kid from India, but I think he stopped watching because he started watching when I was making. I cooked some potatoes, but then he quit because I think he found out that I don't cook all day and I actually just watch the goat. And then, like then there's a couple of guys from one guy from Quebec, a bunch of guys from one guy from Belgium, and then a bunch of dudes from America, especially one guy from the tornado state, which I don't know which one it is. It's like Albuquerque. I don't think so. Anyway, the most dangerous. Wait. What is happening on Kick? I missed so much shit. I missed so much shit.
Oh, just came on, like, I swear, it's like a DJ Spotify. Has been rich, funny, this guy has it all. No, real commenter. So, comment. Does that mean that you get editor to dedicate or not? Are you the real go-to? No.
Yes.
Hey, congratulations, yeah.
Actually, is the go-to.
Oh, really? People who have been gone in the last 30 days, let's see, hasn't their career. Where's up? Whoa. Jesus.
True. He's right. He's right, though.
That's awful, but true. Keep reading it. I was dating a girl who cheated on me several times. Fucking loser. Okay, Jesus. Okay, I don't know why you made me read the rest of that. What do you mean read the rest of that? That's awful.
I mean, it doesn't matter when you started watching, because if you watched, you observed and you learned the truth, right? You know the legacy, even if you only know a small part of it. You know he's the GOAT, right? Because the legacy speaks for itself. Not all of it, right? You need to know all of it. You need to have seen part of it, right? Because every single part of it speaks for itself.
That's cute. That was really good at it. I enjoyed that. Actually good at
Ninja.
it.
See, I mean, I think Ninja is still massive.
On Twitch, it has been for a long time. 2020,
Holy shit, how much money have I spent on 86 months worth of subs without welcome to
past 6 months, 2023, number one streamer, xQc, $50 million. He doubled it. xQc is officially getting paid more than LeBron.
Chat, what is this music in?
Hello, mom.
LeBron!
It wasn't like that.
xQc is the greatest streamer of all time.
It's just like the established GOAT.
I'll take. Chat. Chat. What?
Gaming?
Chat.
Garmin, you mean? Which one? I don't know what you're talking about.
Chat. Also, why this one? I don't get it. Why this one?
Yeah, dude, we all love the goats. And if you're here, you know you love the goats. Because the guys that hate the goats, they move on or they switch around. Right? Because you can't honestly sit here and watch someone glaze the goat for hours if you hate the goat. And if you don't hate the goat, you switch around because you know I'm right. Right, the legacy just keeps speaking for itself. XQc the goat, and every time you observe the goat, you know he's always right. Right, his stakes are to die for, and he always wins. Right, and so he will win you over. The more you watch, the more you know he's right. Classic.
This is where they're going to have to find their redemption. Stark difference between these squads on map 1, and Aurora at least have a wind in their sails here heading into map 2.
Again, that's what happens contractually if you fall asleep on stream.
It's going to be train. We're
going to see nothing actually.
You come in with the bounce back.
It's content. This is content though, no?
We're going to jump
Chat, this is a pretty funny clip.
We're going to see
better look for the Falcons.
It's a sponsored stream.
Streamer of the decade goat should keep doing xQcl.
A sponsored stream. Jesus, that's crazy. Chat, yeah, let's be honest, chat. Yes. Oh, you mean contractually? Oh, you mean as a sponsor? That's what you meant. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah. Guys, can I be able to do? The people, if that was esports awards, esports World Cup, they don't care. They're really chill. On top of that, think about chat.
Streamer of decade.
30 seconds. If you stayed awake, no clips. Right? If Summit stays awake, 30 seconds, no clip.
Hope
falls asleep, gets a clip, goes kind of viral, whatever, people click, whatever. It promotes the event, and it's overall a win. So on my next sponsored stream, I will attempt to fall asleep on the stream.
83 months. Holy fish moly. Holy I summon fish moly.
My ears. Chat, my
Dude, this is your age guy. He only farms every single opportunity to get drama. They're desperately. There's always the same shit. If anyone says anything remotely related to anything this guy is, and he's just on it, hopping over it, all over it. He's just coming all over it. Every single time. And then he screens the thing and puts his fake fucking lag switch filter on. Always. Same shit.
It's all good though. We can continue watching the clip.
Me? I'm like 32.
See this shit and think I'm lying and shit. They're like rage. You're with Adidas, Spotify, and all these fucking long ass, big ass companies. They have integrations in your fucking. They see your analytics behind the scenes. Everything's real, my nigga. They see your interactions. That's why they sign year-long deals with you, because you have this many viewers and the engagement is insane and they love you, my nigga. They love you. They download everything. They buy everything. They love you, nigga. The views are fine. Stop stressing about this shit. I'm like, oh.
How do you say this properly without making people mad? I think it's one of those things where like it sucks, whatever. Right? That some people figure it out, some people whatever, right? And if people have to address stuff, whatever. I just didn't think it'd be like a problem. Chat. I had like 50 tabs open on my screen, okay? And the point I was trying to
dude, I'm totally rage cut.
Screenshot explained my point by itself. And I thought, okay, well, this is a good screenshot. I'm gonna crop it, and I'm not gonna look at. When I see the name, it won't matter. It's not. I don't know how people would think it's bigger than that.
Unbelievably crazy week on Kick. I was just talking about the French streamer Jean Parmenov, who passed away in his sleep on stream after a marathon of abuse from some other streamers, and just
I mean, I watched this. How long is this?
Taking a little tinkle.
I already watched this stuff.
I got sent a little something.
Dude, no way.
So diabolical. I had to hop back in the saddle and yap about it. It is incomprehensible that yet another potential death.
Yeah, if you're young, you stop maturing past 22. After 22, it's all downhill. Right?
By the time I
You just get old, you start seeing your face wrinkle up slowly. Right? You start to notice you're not as good at the games you used to play. Your mind just doesn't work as fast anymore. Your reaction time, it's like train now. Right? You start having fun, actually doing things you used to think were boring, like gambling, you know, like reading things, getting more knowledge, right? Because back in the day, being more knowledgeable only kind of operated at a moment-to-moment notice, right? You didn't really work towards anything, you just kind of work to better yourself, and it kind of works out for you or doesn't. And if you did do something, it's probably dictated by some authority, right? What the reason you go to college is because no 18, 19-year-old actually has the patience and the vision to learn the same fucking subject for months straight, you know, for years. Right, the guy's just gonna move on in like a week if he doesn't, if he's not part of a thing. But that stops after you're 22. So when you're 22, you realize it's all downhill, and you start to remember and regret that you didn't work towards anything before.
Full force, full range punch, like actually 90 degrees straight to the middle of the face.
I mean, xQc is just the goat all around. He always wins. Right? He's the gaming goblin. You know, Goblin King, Skeleton King.
Did I miss words? Did I miss it? Like as it. Yes, people have died with way less than this. Like this is insane. You wouldn't convince me this is not attempted murder. Okay, I don't think you understand it. That is how you kill somebody. If you want about street fights and anything, this is how you kill somebody. And people, I'm not gonna say yo.
It's murder.
Back in the days we had like fucking World Star and shit like
it's
that.
Aggravated assault. You know, attempted murder.
That weren't even that bad. This is outrageous, and it doesn't stop. Like, what happened? People that
I'm not talking about a clanker. I'm not an alien. I'm just talking real normal English.
I genuinely hope, for society's sake, that for anybody in the vicinity of this person's sake, okay, that whoever is around him, giving good advice on the guy who was hurt, and they actually press charges to the absolute maximum that he can. There's this type of behavior, that, buddy, like this is unacceptable. There's nothing to explain this. This is crazy. This is insane. That
can be fatal.
Let me explain it to you. If you want to do something violent, it better be part of the game. Right? If you have a game, you set the rules, and both parties agree to it. What happens here is that one guy sets the game to be some weird emotionally charged, hood thing. Right, street thing, credit thing. Right, all the martial arts guys know what to do, when not to be cocky and all that. The reality is, it's some social bullshit. Not at a single point where the rules actually set properly. This is bullshit. Like, you're a fucking barbarian, dude, with the way you're behaving, thinking you make all the rules when no one agreed to your shit rules. You're a dumb fuck. Right, you are uncivilized. I said it. You're a fucking barbarian, right? What happens is, you get clapped hard, right? That's why you put these guys in the fucking UFC, because the UFC makes the rules so the dumb fucks, brain-rotted retards that literally have 0 brain cells left in their head don't get to make rules because they're fucking dumbasses, right? You know, I don't speak Russian. I don't speak Russian.
Hold on. I saw some thread. Guys, this is analytical, investigative questions. This is not some... Okay. Somebody said that this was like a pre-show promo, like, event because it's a wrestling thing. Is this true or is that false? We need to... I want to actually know about this. The way he puts his hand on him, that one, looks like it's like some wrestling thing or whatever. But
yeah.
I don't know about the can thing or whatever.
It's just you should agree to the rules. If you're gonna do some dumb shit, you should agree to the rules. Okay.
No, this is not irrelevant.
See you, man. Have a day, man. Have a nice day, man.
You need to watch
have a good rest of the day.
So that's a prop. It's a prop. If it wasn't a prop, it would have probably hurt him really bad, and he would have probably punched him back. Is this a fair assumption? It's not too presumptuous of me. If he felt that he's got hit by a real can, and he got bitched on like that, he would have swung back at him, back instantly. Let's be honest. 100%. Okay, boom. Fair enough.
No,
unbiased.
No. Yeah. Hey, I think that's a little.
Yeah, I mean.
Oh, you don't sell it? Easy. He's not a fucking worker, bro. Calm down. Yeah, what the fuck was that? You're good.
Okay, I get it. And then this guy's like, he doesn't, or the guy behind him, he's not a worker, bro. As in, yo, this guy's not part of the wrestling event. So this guy didn't know that this person is not part of the event. So he just doesn't know. And he made a mistake.
Yeah, he made a mistake. He should get clapped for it. Right. Should always agree to the rules first, then do the dumb shit you're about to do. Okay?
I will fuck him up, bro. I don't play that shit.
I mean, of course, he's the go. Alright, he's the skeleton king. He's got a coma build. Right? It's like weaponry. Right, these guys are fighting with cushions. The goat is fighting with fucking rocks. Man. He's rock hard. All the fucking time, you know? He's just built different.
I do not play that shit at all.
And that's why he's the goat. So no one even gets close because they're already lost by default. Okay? The goat always wins.
No, bro.
See, I feel like he's not listening.
Alright, he's trying to make right. And he just says no because fuck you.
What kind of homo thug shit?
So he just told them that when they're behind here, they think they're always working, right? So if something happens, if this guy sees a camera, he's gonna try to promote the event through various whatever they're gonna do. They probably have some strategies.
Yeah,
to sell the
the
event.
goat is just hard as rock all the time.
Even though this camera,
He's got the coma build.
Like part of their backstory event.
He's the skeleton king.
Saw the camera and was like,
yo,
oh shit, and
hello man.
for props, whatever, found one and went for things to sell the event. Well,
No, Go ahead, Stu. This is all good. Because he always think it's a work, dude. No, he's already hot, bro. Good.
I feel like at this point, like, these people are taught or explaining it, right? But he's not listening yet. I feel like they would have to really, like, connect with him, like, yo, dude, like, hey, buddy.
Oh, can you put that down first?
Yeah, it's not listening.
No, that's for me. I know it's for you, but we're trying to solve something right now. Like, you know, we don't want no heat. We don't want no problem. No, I'm cool now, but you know what I'm saying? You know, we just want to make sure everything's okay. He knows he fucked up. He's trying to apologize and stuff. Yeah, you think it's part of the, you know. We just don't want no problem. You know, we are apologizing. We're sorry.
Yeah, he's the goblin.
I appreciate that. That's some real shit. Let me draw mine on real quick. I get the sweat, but that's some real shit. You got apologies. Get out of hand sometimes, you know, working this stuff, pro wrestling stuff. So,
I mean, he's still mad. Just look at his face.
So I understand where you're coming from. I'm a little hot right now, so let's go ahead. You know what's a good thing about this? Now I can make it something. Because I'm going to have you run in and fuck that motherfucker up in the mat. You ready for that? Yeah. Hell yeah. Right. Talk to the president.
These are good, though, Chad. I gotta say, these are actually really good at what they do.
Yeah, if you give me some props for that for me, I'll be cool. Yeah, let's do that. Hell yeah. I'm going to have him run in on your shit. In your match. To fucking seal that. Yeah. Hey, I'm sorry, bro. Hey, it's gonna all work out, dude. Yeah, as long as I can do that. Yeah. It's all gonna work out. I bet. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. We good. I got you.
Back to what? I don't think he's understanding. Because this entire thing is a wrestling thing, right? If this guy says, "Yo, I'm gonna have you go on stage and kill this guy," right? He's speaking in wrestling terms, as in you're go in there and give people a show where you're like doing some maneuvers that look like you're hurting really bad, and we're gonna sell this.
Yeah, and wrestling is just acting basically. Right? Yeah, they're actually fighting, of course, but they're playing it up for show. You know, people that think Ronaldo
Yeah. All gonna work out.
Alright, he's dreaded at the game he plays, football.
I got you.
But also, the guy's got aura. Right, the guy, and he's farming it. Right, he's farming it on purpose because it gets views. You know, he is just good at the game, sure, but he's also good at just being a guy that's famous. Right. There's different parts to it. It's not all just fighting.
Like I said, you saw the camera, boom, went into stage mode, went with the angry face, like, oh, we're doing this shit, whatever. Actually sold out.
We're gonna work it out. Well, he's gonna come out on your mat, too. I know you keep thinking we're working. We're always working. I get it. Yeah. I get it now. Now you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We're always working. So we'll set it up. I'll have him come out during your mat so we could fucking seal the whole thing and we'll make something out of it. You know what I'm saying? All right.
Even if he thought, oh no, but I heard the guy said to go punch him to a pole, whatever. He knows that like nobody does that shit.
I tagged fine of me. I was in the swing.
No.
What he thought was he was a pro. I understand. Yeah. Another thing is, even when we are working like that, you don't fucking. You know
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. So, you know, he's a fucking idiot. Hey. So when you run in on his shit, you fucking give him his receipt. You remember what a receipt is? Give him that fucking receipt. Don't tag his shit. If you got a fucking problem with it, I'll fucking run out there.
I think he's saying that like, can I smooth him over, whatever? Because I think I don't think this guy probably even believes what he's saying. Because if there is a camera that pops up and somebody wants to sell a skit, they'll sell it. Like they're like improv gods. Are you kidding me? Like what? I'm confused.
No, I'm beating this guy's ass, bro. I'm trying to see how long I get to stay in there for. I don't know how long I get to stay in there for.
I think at this point, you would be.
You know what?
Be at this point in the VOD at a crossroad, right?
I'm gonna drop I'm gonna drop a gold. What the fuck is this shit? I didn't click on this.
Generic then. What's your favorite Python?
What the fuck is that? I'm gonna drop a cold, hard take in the chat. Now hear me out. Bring back public executions. I said it. Just bring them back. I think it's positive in every way. Right? For one, it's fun to watch. Two, it's makes sense, right? Because you have the guys that normally did executions, they now also get put in the spotlight. So it's two flies. I mean, two birds with one stone. What? Right. So you get to make money and also put the guys away that are bad, right? But normally you waste money putting them away. Now you make more and you get to show people what happens to you if you misbehave, and you get to make more money for free. Basically, it's just a money print. I think it's just great. It's such a great idea, right? Because you show people what the fuck is up, right? What happens if you misbehave? It's a warning, right? It's a show of authority. It's a show of who is the boss, right? And that these thugs are not the boss.
You would be at this point in the VOD at a crossroad.
Right, because that's why they have these fucking thugs roaming around, because they think they just get to make the rules and they just get to win all the time. They don't know that when they keep going the way they're going, they get fucked in the ass eventually because they're pieces of shit.
And beating his ass up,
right?
Doing a bunch of flips or some shit and a bunch of fake elbow punches and fucking doing something crazy. That's part of the event. So I would be cheering because yo, we want to see that. We want to see some wrestling event thing happen.
I'm even cancelled. It's just an opinion.
Right?
I'm not gonna get cancelled for being objectively right.
Except these are his words and it's what he's saying. And now whatever happens next, obviously we know what happens next. Right? He's gonna punch him, or whatever. Right? Now we know that his wording wasn't just playing the part. He's really saying what he's gonna do, but unironically, just past the wrestling front. He's discussing and plotting the plan and completely removing all like all the wrestling stuff is getting out. At that point, you can just see it as this is a civilian gonna fucking beat somebody up.
Yeah, you know what's up, Ozzy.
I'm gonna beat this person up.
The truth always wins.
I'm picking him up first.
And that's why I say the GOAT always wins, because he's just always right. His takes are to die for. Right?
Hold on. Okay, this gives another perspective now. Hold on. This creates a development. That means that, I mean, he's saying that maybe he's under the impression that he would be getting his receipt. True or false, chat? Could this? Oh, guys, I'm trying to see all the timelines, and I'm trying to really analyze this. You could still make the argument. Okay, at that point, that would mean that he was told before he's getting a receipt, which I would assume there's a good chance that probably communicated with the other guy. There's a chance that if he lets him back up and it hits him once, that would still be somewhat within the confines of the expectations over here because of the receipt, right? One punch all the way up, whatever. That would be the plan. So, but like I said, since we know what happens next, all these gonna lose value. But yeah. It's impossible to be analytical about the best and not actually break it down like Jesus Christ then.
Hey, you gotta stop this shit, man. Stop this shit, man.
You guys act like I'm getting some sort of enjoyment out of this. I feel like almost like the people inside the staff, the whoever the fuck was working over there, like they're almost like scared of this guy. Like of his status or whatever the fuck they think is going on, dude. They should not just even let him go. This is just awful. Yeah, I'm not for vigilantism or whatever, but it should be like, dude, what the fuck? Like call the police immediately, dude. This is not. This goes beyond the scope of a wrestling thing. If some guy pulled out a gun and shot somebody, say, yo, guys, that was my skit. But do you think they would have let him get away? Do you think they would like? How is this any different? It's not. It's not.
Somebody who pull me off of him will leave. I'm telling you, I'm gonna hit him as many times as I can. Watch. No, they didn't tell me to fake him. They said I could hit him for real. Yeah, they allowed me to hit him for real. If he hits me back for real, I don't give a fuck. I want him to.
Chat. Just as a question, chat. Did they show everything? That does the VOD show everything? As in, what I'm asking about this is there any way where they could have communicated wrongly about the receipt thing that you misunderstood?
Watched for a long time, but saw your streamer of the decade.
Like, you didn't go behind the scenes and they said it, and there's no evidence of them saying, yo, by the way, you can hit him once. The receipt comment is the only thing that's tangible for this comment, right? That you could match it with. Production whispered it to him a few times. Okay. But okay, so then these guys would have to fucking say what they said and all that. But I don't think anybody said that. I'm not giving it up. I will make the assumption. People can say bad faith or good faith. I'm just saying. My assumption is that no way anybody said it to hit him for real multiple times. I think the most they would have said is continue the comment from earlier is the receipt of the one hit, but still. Chat, what's the rest of the VOD anyway?
Tired of motherfuckers playing with me, bro. Real shit. One of them a bitch and fucking bit me. I'm tired of everybody fucking playing with me and shit. Think I'm always playing and shit. Call me bitch and shit. Not no fucking bitch, bro. At the end of the day, I'ma stand up for my fucking self. Because I'm tired of everybody fucking playing with me, bro. Real shit.
Come on, man.
Yeah, no one's playing with you, buddy. You just think they are.
Come on, Roger. Let's
You're a noob.
Let's go, Roger. Let's go.
Your rules don't apply, you fucking noob.
Roger, I'm telling you, let's go.
Right, this is a noob crying because he lost and he keeps losing. The thing is, you lost because you're a noob. Right, you lost by default. You're a noob. You don't learn the rules, don't learn how to play, and you keep fucking losing and crying about it. You're trash. You're shit at the game. You suck. Right? You keep inventing your own game and no one wants to play with you because the rules are shit. Because you're stupid. You have no vision. You're dumb.
People that like fighting, combat, or whatever. The vast majority that watch this episode are fucking brain dead. They're fucking losers. Like bullied people in high school that are like had this like fantasy of like fighting the bullies back, whatever. And they will justify this as like, dude, but he hit him earlier though. I was on Twitter and I saw a lot of these things. There's a lot of them, dude. But he hit him earlier though. Like that's self-defense. Like that you don't get to just bitch somebody like that. Like he deserves to get because you gotta hit him back, man. And people say, oh yeah, no, and I'm sure that there's at least a good hundred of people they'll think that take is fucking brilliant.
Yeah, there's always the people that get to claim victimhood when they're young, always come back to be the worst type of people. Right? They always come back Because they always use that victimhood to justify some pure evil thoughts they have, and they just get worse and worse and worse over time. Right? That's why I hate outcasts. The people that are outcasts always think themselves to be better. Right? That's the reason they're outcasts. They think themselves to be better. People push them away, and they think even more that they are the victim and that they are better than everyone else, and it's always their fault. No, you're just a fucking noob. Okay, you're a noob. You should have changed a long time ago. The reason you're still an outcast is because you didn't change, and you're still just as bad as you were back in the day. You fucking noob. Right, the people, for the people that doesn't hold for anything, they always change. They always change up. They always get better. Right? They always just works out for you, man. Right, if you just aren't bad, it works out fine for you, unless you get hit with some bullshit. But again, crazies exist. Crazies are out there. Crazies just do crazy stuff all the time, and you just gotta hope. If you see crazy, run. Right, just pray you don't never see a crazy. Right.
Hello. Shit pissed me off though, Andre.
I understand that, but now they can't wake the nigga up. He's fucking in the ring, fucking flatline, bro.
My bad.
Didn't have to do all that shit. I understand y'all had heat.
Jay, who's on the phone? It's not his dad. I've seen some of his dad's clips. I don't think this is him. I can't see the voice. It's not him. I don't think.
I'll call you back later.
Dude, the fucking pressure in my head is building up.
I mean, well, yeah, but I gotta say though, some of the comments he made, dude, that's. Oh man, good luck explaining this to fucking anybody. I don't think anybody's gonna be fucking want to listen to the explanation for any of this shit. He streamed his prosecution's case for them. Okay, dude, Jesus. Pro wrestler Stu was awake and speaking at the hospital today. Through sustained broken facial bones, lost several teeth. You're probably showing his own blood and teeth after being hit. Jesus. Also, and everybody who reported false news about this is like, bro, there should be some new laws with law enforcement about false information. Some like bullshit people say, yo, I've read some shit. Oh, dude. Oh, he woke up and went home and started chilling with the family. Like, bro, no, I saw this shit. I'm not playing shit. Reports, what is that? All false? What is that? Fuck is that? Wait, nobody said that. No, people said that. You're dumb as fuck. Rampage Jackson for real. One includes misinformation about my son. And they confirmed that the wrestler is awake and stable. At 3 a.m.? At 3 a.m.? Oh man. Interesting. Yeah, that's gonna be a. You know what, dude? I don't want to make it. I don't want to spread misinformation because of misinformation, but that to me doesn't seem accurate. That doesn't seem accurate. Sorry. That seems wild. What? I'm just saying it's wild. No, that's crazy. Was Asbury hit it?
Adult man needs daddy to smooth things over for him. Or he hit his friend at school and the principal's mad, and now daddy has to come to the principal to smooth things over. Dude, come on, this is just embarrassing. Alright, if you can tell, he cried to daddy. He cried to daddy, man. Come on, man. This is just embarrassing.
As a father, I'm deeply concerned with his health and well-being of Mr. Smith. That being said, I'm very upset. And it has happened. My concern is now.
Come on, dude.
Now is that
I mean, you know, what he says is reasonable, sure. But what he's saying is reasonable, but what you saying that just makes it worse. You know, you can say that after your son gets caught by the police and you are the only spokesperson for the public. Then when a guy can get himself out of this and dig himself out, he dug himself a hole. He can crawl out himself. And doesn't need daddy when he's like 30. The guy's fucking like 30 years old. Doesn't need daddy to help him out, man.
Okay, chat. What else you got there, chat?
Nothing. I think this one's good. All right. This chat is
John
sloppy.
Allen Chow paddles through the Indian.
Hold on, I'm gonna get some water. Chat, this is Andamanese, right? Andamanese Islands. Yeah, Anderman.
Remote island, roughly the size of Manhattan. North Sentinel. We spent countless hours crafting these animations, researching, building, refining, all to tell stories that matter. Maybe you're building something too, a product, a brand, a business.
Brilliant.
That's where Shopify comes in. Shopify is a powerful all-in-one platform. We've personally it's not population, shopify.com/fern or scan this QR code.
I bought it. I bought multiple stores.
The exact origin of North Sentinel's population is still a mystery. No genetic material has ever been collected from the Sentinelese. But the DNA of neighboring Andamanese tribes has been studied. The Onge and Jarava are believed to be closely related to the Sentinelese. Scientists found that their genes carry 2 rare variants not found in mainland India populations. They are totally unique to the Andamanese.
They're related to the people that are near Australia and shit. The original people that lived on all the islands over there in Southeast Asia before they
and then sea levels risen, and there's so many people that probably
before the new people, the
Austronesians. Boom, and then they stayed there.
That means they likely split off from other human populations very early on, between 25 and 42,000 years ago. Genetically, the Sentinelese are likely one of the most unique human tribes on Earth, which also makes them one of the most vulnerable ones.
40,000 then? What?
This is John 2 years before his journey to North Sentinel Island. He's 24 years old, raised in a Christian household. He went to an evangelical high school, just like his father. He's known for 2 passions, the outdoors and Jesus Christ. John is deeply interested in missionary work. Though his parents are Christian as well, they don't share his enthusiasm, especially his father. But John seems to genuinely enjoy immersing himself in evangelical doctrine. Right now, he's browsing through the Joshua Project. That's a Christian missionary database which tracks so-called unreached people groups. One entry is about North Sentinel.
Sentinelese people need to know that the Creator God exists and that he loves them, and paid the price for their sins.
We don't know much about the Sentinelese. The entire population is possibly somewhere between 80 and 100.
I don't. Okay, I could be wrong, but I think overall missionary work isn't forceful. I think they reached a handout. Would you like to hear about this? Listen about this. People say no, they move on.
Generally, it isn't.
Forceful. I think it's fine.
People say. Some people say it can be forceful.
No,
like people always pick and point with this shit. Chat. Like it's always crusades, right? They just ignore everything else that happened. You just focus on like one thing, right? It's so disingenuous, always, right? They always sort of link it with slavery or some shit, right? You know, the guy from Spain killed like 1 million people in Mexico one time. I mean, sure, yeah, but the guy from Spain was just a fucking conquering warlord. You know, he's not the reason that people in Mexico are Christian. It's the priest that went there. Right? There was a priest that went there and preached the thing. Right? I mean, sure, there were some guys that did the same thing and then put them to the sword to do it. But most of them didn't. Right? They just go there, yap some shit. Just like how they go to your door. They don't go to your door, hold you at gunpoint and say to pray to Jesus 5 times in a row. Right? Pray to Jesus 100 times and they'll let you go. They don't do that shit. They don't do that. They just they're annoying. Sure, they go to your door and they fucking preach their bullshit. Sure, it's fucking annoying.
Oh, that's whatever.
Some of them, all of them, but to pretend like they always go out and just go to people and just colonize them and just do all this shit, It's just
no one
so
knows what they
it's
call
just
themselves.
disingenuous.
They
It's
live
just
in
wrong,
small huts
right?
grouped tightly together.
It's completely wrong.
Overall, they're quite crafty. Wooden buckets, bows, arrows, all self-made with raw materials from the island. In the jungle, they hunt pigs. Along the reefs, they fish. They also eat local fruits and raw honey. The Sentinelese are taller.
Yeah, I mean, they're literally door salesmen.
With
Yeah.
raw materials from the island.
And that's probably one of the ways where you get people to hate religion the most. Right, you go door to door being annoying bum ass.
More
Right?
muscular
Just
and
annoying.
overall
Right?
healthier than their neighbors.
It's like you earn money through begging.
A tsunami
Right?
wreaked
No
havoc
one
in
wants
the
to
region in
give.
2004,
People love giving
but
to
the
charity, love
Sentinelese
giving things to
miraculously
poor people.
survived.
No one
Experts
likes a
believe
beggar.
this may have to do
Beggars
with their
fucking suck.
indigenous
If you're
knowledge
poor
system.
and you're
Foresight
homeless and
and
you
wisdom
beg for
is
money,
passed down from
you're
generation to
not getting
generation.
a fucking coin
This
from
was
me,
perhaps
buddy.
the strangest
Right? You get
discovery of the
nothing.
Sentinelese
You get
village.
nothing.
A wooden board,
You're
about
poor,
52
and you see
by
you're
30
poor. Maybe you get a
centimeters
coin and you
big,
just
with
sit there and do
64
fucking
alternating
nothing. You
squares.
beg,
It looks
you
exactly
are.
like a
Right, all you
chessboard.
get is that
Did the
fucking
Sentinelese
side
carve
eye,
it themselves,
and you
or
get
did
the.
it wash up from
I'll
the
call you
sea?
fucking poor.
No one
You're a
knows.
bum fucking poor.
No
The reason
other
you're
Andaman
poor is
tribe
because
has
it's
ever shown
not their
evidence
fault.
of playing
It's
games
your
like
fault, you
chess.
fucking brokey. Right, you try to be wagey,
John
you
has been
even fail
obsessed
at being
with the
wagey.
Sentinelese
You're
for
worse
years
than
now.
average.
The
You're a
missionary
fucking
website
bum.
advises
Fuck
so-called
you.
prayer points.
Pray that the Indian government will allow Christians to earn.
Chad, you would have to analyze the currents in those areas and see if there's even a possibility that something could wash up there. Because normally when the plane crashes way out, whatever, they have ideas and they can map it out where things would go with the currents, whatever, and they can predict where items are going to be at a certain time, whatever, and then
The
they go and
trust
check it
of
out.
the Sentinelese people.
That's what they did
and
with
that
the
they will be
planes that
permitted
crashed then.
to live among them.
It's hard, though.
Pray that God will open doors to Sentinelese people to receive the gospel message.
John could be the first one that brings Christianity to them. In
This
fact,
music
he
is fucking
thinks
loud.
it's his calling.
God, I thank you for choosing me before I was even yet formed in my mother's womb, to be your messenger of your great news to the people of North Sentinel Island.
The Sentinelese certainly didn't express any desire to be converted. Their experience with intruders has been, well,
Right, but this guy's definitely a little crazy. Right, so you normally talk to Christians
year
that
1880.
kind of care
The
about
Sentinelese family
Christianity.
walks through the
They
jungle.
wouldn't talk to
Suddenly,
they
hear
wouldn't talk to
voices
themselves,
through the
right to
bushes.
themselves like
Unfamiliar
I'm the fucking chosen one, dude. There,
For
you
weeks,
chose me,
white
or you
men
chose
have been
me
fighting
before I
their
was
way
even
through
in the
jungle on
womb.
the
But
island. They
I
carry
mean, buddy,
weapons and seem to be looking for
you seem to care
inhabitants.
more about
When they
yourself than you
approached
care
one
about
of the
Jesus.
villages some days earlier, the Sentinelese ran away. Now, suddenly, they stand face to face.
It's a British,
Ready to
it's-
defend his family,
I
the
think
old man reaches for an arrow. The armed intruders rapidly encircle the Sentinelese family. They are led by the man in the center. His name is Morris Vidal Portman, and he's been searching for them for a long time. Portman is a 20-year-old British officer put in charge to oversee the Andaman Islands under colonial rule. He is fascinated with the indigenous tribes in the area. While staying in Port Blair, the capital city of the Andaman Islands, he
Yo,
immersed himself.
The British Empire, dude, it's like they wanted to own everything, and look what happened. They own nothing. Now they're outcast. Even
I mean, they gave it up for free.
Yes. Now they separate themselves from the EU. Now
They just
now
gave
it's
it up
just
for
about-
free.
It's just an island. It's just this
What a
island
fucking joke.
of rock.
Or do you think the Romans gave it up for free? Hell no.
Crafts and tattoos.
Right, they got
Everything is
crushed.
carefully documented in
I
his
mean, but they got
notebooks.
crushed
He arranges
knowing
young Andamanese
they
men
didn't
for
give
the
it up for
camera,
free. No
posing them
fucking
in
bitches,
unnatural,
dude.
almost
Fucking
performative
British.
He likes to
Only,
surround himself
only
with
the
a group of
British
Andamanese
would
convict
build the
servants.
greatest empire
He
ever,
calls them
and he just
junglies.
throw it away.
But there's
Throw it
one
in the
place
shit.
He hasn't conquered so far.
What a fucking
North
joke.
Sentinel Island. To him, it's the last great mystery of the archipelago. He's obsessed with the Sentinelese.
You can build
convinced
everything and
that
then
he'll be the
maintain
first
nothing.
white man they'll ever
What a
meet.
fucking joke.
He's tried to contact them before and failed. But now, he has a new plan. As the old Sentinelese man draws his arrow, one of the intruders jumps on his back. The three Sentinelese are wrestled down and taken, torn from the only home they've ever known. Portman has them brought back to his ship. 3 Sentinelese children are already on board, captured earlier. The islanders don't understand who these men are or what they want. Portman takes them back to Port Blair. Here, he keeps them at his house to study them closer. The Sentinelese become very sick right away. Within just a few days, the old man and the woman die.
Yeah,
Most likely
classic.
they were exposed to microbes
That's what
and
happened
diseases
all over the
their
place.
immune system couldn't handle.
Right, if you
Now, it's just
if
the
you
4
don't
Sentinelese
live
children without the
near
elders.
big
A
populations,
few days later,
you don't
they're
have the
sent back
immunities
to the
built up,
island,
so you just
overloaded
die.
with gifts. Portman hopes they'll return to their people as willing ambassadors. The children might have carried the very microbes that killed the man and the woman. We don't know what happened to them afterwards. Infections remain one of the greatest dangers to isolated tribes. Many have never been exposed to common viruses like the flu or even a cold. Their immune system simply can't cope. What's harmless to the rest of the world could be deadly for them. A single infection from an outsider could wipe out an entire tribe. In the 16th century, Spanish colonizers brought diseases to South America, likely without realizing it. In some regions, entire populations were cut in half. Andaman tribes were affected by this too.
Chat, hold on.
The
Hold on.
Onge and
Chat, even though this is terrible in how it manifests itself and like how they do it, whatever. I mean, unknowingly probably at the time. Doesn't this do some form of accelerationism? As in, like, now most people are immune to a lot of things.
Yes.
Like
the Black Plague.
No.
The Black Death.
Technically.
Yeah, it does.
If, let's say a massive zone that they all
Right. What happens is the genetically inferior get culled and massively just genocided. And the better people that get to build immunity faster survive.
that we got in our countries.
So what happens is after the Black Death, you get a golden age.
In 1901, the Onge numbered around
Right.
670. Today, barely 100
You get a
remain.
terrible point and then you get a
Colonial
golden age.
intrusion, infectious diseases, and the steady loss of their land have all played a role in their decline. And Portman himself played a crucial role. According to historian Adam Goodhart, he was
very much a participant in and at least complicit with the genocide against the Andaman Islanders that was committed by the British in the 1800s. Somebody who was involved in exploitation, including sexual exploitation and physical abuse of the native people. And really, if it had been up to Portman, it probably would have happened to the Sentinelese as well, because he tried repeatedly to invade the island as he had done with many other groups and to bring them into submission to British rule.
years later, Portman himself would...
Chat, there seems to be such a struggle to gain any ground on that island, and it's very little people. Why do they care so much? Is it like an ego thing? Is it like a personal challenge? Why do they keep going like, dude,
It's located in the Bay of Bengal, which is one of the most important seas for trade. Right? If you map the trade routes, it goes from China through the Bay of Bengal to India, right, and to the Middle East. So controlling the islands is very valuable strategically because you have a naval base to operate from in one of the most important seas out there. Right? It's not ego. Right? Why would the British control all of India? Just ego? I mean, sure, ego, I guess. It's like a massive aura point if you control, you know, one of the most important spots in the whole world. But also to get the resources and have the strategic position in the region, just domination. Right? If you are better than everyone, you take stuff more so you can be even more better than everyone else. It's kinda clear, no? It's a power trip. And no one can do anything to stop it because they are the most powerful. Right?
Aggressively threatening him with fake spears, speaking gibberish. To John, this is the ultimate test that will prepare him for his big mission on North Sentinel. He knows the danger of setting foot on the island. He knows it could cost him his life. In 1974, a National Geographic film crew tried to meet Sentinelese face to face on camera for the first time. The Sentinelese spotted...
Dude! Man, I fucking hate mosquitoes, dude. Oh my god. You die now. Right? What happens is, if you push it, and you think you're that guy, you fucking die now. You fucking die now, okay? And You are dead. You are fucking dead. You see that shit? You see that shit right there? That is a dead mosquito. Deserved. Fucking dead. Right. Right. They will say it's bad. You shouldn't kill all the biodiversity. You shouldn't kill him because I mean he look at him. He's crying. He's dying. He's on his deathbed. He can't speak to his friends anymore. He can't kiss his wife goodbye anymore. I mean I think the ones that drink your blood, or I mean he can't kiss his husband anymore because the ones that drink your blood are female. Yeah. Right. I mean sure they'll say that to me, but they can't. They
boat from afar and waved their arms, mocked the outsiders, and shot arrows at the crew. They clearly did not want visitors.
That is crazy.
7 years later, a cargo ship named Primrose ran aground on a reef on North Sentinel during a terrible storm. At first, the crew was probably relieved to be near dry.
Technically, chat, if you were to go with a helicopter and drop a small, like, metal bin, like a small house in a box, like, on it, I mean, what are they gonna do with it? I mean, to study the... What are they gonna do? They can't break in?
Land. But just 2 days later, they sent a desperate cable.
Wild men, estimates more than 50, carrying various homemade weapons, are making 2 or 3 wooden boats, worrying they will board us at sunset. All crew members' lives not guaranteed.
But because of the weather conditions, rescue missions failed. So the crew had to guard the ship with a flare gun, axes, and some lengths of pipe. But before it got to an actual fight, the crew was finally evacuated by helicopter.
Jesus.
But still, John is determined to go. To him, North Sentinel may be Satan's last stronghold, and he could be their savior.
I think I might die tomorrow.
I mean, true.
I wish I could have had more time to express my thanks.
If we're gonna find Satan for real, he's probably there or on Antarctica.
Miraculously, it only pierces his Bible. He's unharmed, at least according to John's diary. It's unclear if his Bible actually saved him. It could well have been a bit of storytelling on his side. What's clear? The Sentinelese chase him into the water. In panic, he swims away towards a boat out at sea. It belongs to local Indian fishermen. Before setting off for North Sentinel Island, John had paid the fishermen a $325 bribe to take him there. They departed from Port Blair towing a kayak behind it, the one John would use to make his approach to the island. Back on the boat, John takes stock of the situation. His Pelican case is gone. He had to leave it behind when he fled. It included a first aid kit, clothes, other essentials, and his passport. He had previously hidden another case on shore when he first landed.
No passports and corrupt shit all over the country.
It is unknown if the Sentinelese found both cases. Especially the one he hid might still be there to this day. Without his passport, he can't easily travel back to the US. For John, it's just another reason to stay and pursue his mission further. But the Sentinelese made it very clear. They do not want him there. And John really doesn't want to die. Yet, he decides to give it another try.
You guys might think I'm crazy in all this, but I think
you.
it's worth it to declare Jesus to these people. Please do not be angry at them or at God
Chat,
if
chat,
they get killed.
how do you declare Jesus to people who don't speak the language? Like I don't. Is there like a strategy that they have or some training?
He's gonna speak in tongues.
How would you?
Don't retrieve the body.
I think this guy is just
Solid
delusional.
John
He's
Chan.
manic. Right, this guy's clearly manic.
2018. 6:20.
The guy thinks about himself more than he does Jesus.
The next day,
He only thinks about his
John
blessings and his
supposed
gifts that he
Bible as a
has.
sign.
And he's got
Today,
nothing.
He believes
The guy's
the day
looking
he'll
delusional.
start to bring Jesus to the Sentinelese. This time, he tells the fishermen to leave without him.
He doesn't do it
Next,
to
he
save
strips
them,
down to
he
his
does it
underpants
because
in
it
an
gives him
attempt to gain
some
the
form of
tribe's
pride.
trust. Then he steps
Right.
back into the
I
water
was the guy
and starts
that
swimming.
saved the Sentinelese from Satan.
The island is just...
I mean, that was me! Right, that was me!
There are no records of what exactly happened.
No,
that
dude,
day.
it was Jesus.
The only thing
Not
we
you,
know for sure
fucking
is the
noob.
outcome. One day passes. The fishermen return and look for John. He's nowhere to be seen. Then suddenly they spot something. A group of Sentinelese emerge from the tree line, dragging John's dead body across the sand. No words, no mercy. The message is clear. He crossed a line he was never meant to cross.
Chat, isn't it kind of risky for them though? Because couldn't he have a bunch of bacteria and a bunch of like stuff that these don't have, and then they're GG?
John Allen Chow's death in 2018 made global news. Some called him a dumb American,
No, of course they don't know,
a
but I'm
deluded
saying,
idiot. John's father, a Christian himself, doesn't share this view. He blames evangelicals' extreme Christianity for his son's death. In an email to The Guardian,
I blame
called
him being
religion the
delusional.
opium of the masses. The evangelical
I mean, sure,
organization that
dude.
trained him depicted
Maybe
John
he
as
was part of a
martyr.
cult. Sure.
Imagine if he went
It's
there,
NA.
like a cold, like an
Right,
actual-
NA people,
couldn't he have
they're
wiped out
fake
like
Christians. They're
actual
not real
whole
Christians.
island?
They're fake.
Like all it takes is one of the
Just-
other to have
just-
contact with the other guy, and the other.
Like,
and it-
listen to these people
Wait,
talk.
In a
They
statement,
think
they
of
said,
themselves
"The
way
privilege of
more than
sharing the
everything
gospel
Jesus.
has often
Right?
involved
They
great
are not
cost."
Christians, dude. They couldn't care less
A long
about
time
Jesus.
ago, a group of scientists
Just their
actually
way
managed
of
to make
feeling
peaceful
better about
contact with
themselves.
the Sentinelese
What a fucking
after
joke.
decades of trying. But these same scientists eventually pushed for the island to be under India's protection. Driven by concerns for the tribe's health, the island has been off limits since the late 90s.
I see the
All
video.
anthropological work stopped. No more expeditions, no more gifts, no more visits. And to us, that's a good thing. After all, the North Sentinelese never asked for any of this.
I mean, surely not. They didn't ask for people coming there. I'm sure if you give them a cell phone and a cell phone tower, they'll be grateful. I'm sure if you give them plumbing, fresh water, they will be grateful. Right? They live in the fucking... They live before the Bronze Age, dude. This is slop, right? Definitely slop. I'll watch this. Oh, maybe, dude, I'll watch this slop later. I'll watch this one. This one's new. Okay, I want to watch the new thing because otherwise my guys get bored. Hold on. Yeah, otherwise my mates in the chat get bored. It's the last one though, okay?
It's good in almost every run compared to any other Joker.
I got confused. I know you go. Okay, when you're done going pee, come talk to me. Yeah.
Hold on.
Bring your ass out.
Why can I not scroll? Are you kidding me? Usual suspect. Uh-huh. Okay. I was thinking maybe there was another one that said, what was it? It's not all of them, it's always them, or 2% wizard, 50% spells or something. I don't know. It's always the same. It's always the same AI. It's always the same clanker comment, dude. Huh? I'm not gonna get a job. Who do you think I am? I'm not fucking
Over here
wagey.
for a second so I can get your ID in a sec.
Jesus.
Let's go over here. You got any weapons on you? No? Are you holding your pants up? Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Hey, I'll grab it.
What is he doing? This is weird.
Stop. Hey, please. Just relax. I understand. I'll be with you in a moment. Just please hang out for a second. Let's go. Alright, you're going to cuffs. Drop your stuff. Drop your stuff. Drop your stuff.
We have surveillance footage of this exact incident that shows the truth behind what really happened.
Okay, we'll come back for your stuff, alright?
Did I go home?
No, not yet.
I'm going.
We're going over here to talk for a sec. You got ID on you or anything, boss?
How can I help in Belgium? Hello, man.
Are you living on the streets right now? Yeah. Okay. Have I talked to you before? Huh? I swear I have.
Chat, why is he holding his pants up for like the whole time? I don't get it.
You going to jail?
It seems so like...
Let me read your rights real quick while you're in handcuffs, okay?
Yeah, man, I'm not doing that. I'm just watching.
Do you understand the right?
Yeah, exactly. I'm just watching.
Yes? Yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
so you told me you were confused about which bathroom was which?
Yes.
Well, then why, when she came out, you were licking her lips and making statements about it?
No, I didn't know when she came out. When I went in the bathroom to see if it was girls or boys, I was like, nah, I saw that. I did accusation.
So you
Now I
looked
left.
Chat, why is there a urinal?
You looked through
Yeah,
the door to see
exactly.
a girl was in there?
Yeah, see the girls there.
Is that normal?
Alright, the thing is, it's no point in going too hard against them, because if you go too hard, they'll be embarrassed, they'll be bitched, and they will, you know, they'll be even more mad and less likely to change their mind about things, because they know xQc goat, yeah.
Women's bathroom, right?
Yeah, I was bad too.
Hey Marcellus,
I'm
you
not-
remember me from like
Huh?
Sunday?
I'm
Yeah,
not
remember what we
joking.
talked about?
Nah, except for
I'm just watching. I
You
mean,
don't remember
I'm
me
just
handing you a
watching, yeah.
trespass form
Except for
and
ever.
trespassing you from this property?
Really, dude?
You what?
Except for ever. I didn't feel you was talking about.
I told you you couldn't come back here ever again, correct? And why are you in the building?
Because I didn't care what you were
I'm not 25, I'm 32.
I think it's a year or two.
What? I thought it was a year or two?
It's supposed to be a year and forever.
Mm.
You just said I told you.
Yeah, yeah, exactly,
Even if it's for a year and it was last Thursday.
exactly, right.
Except for ever, except ever. Except ever. I don't know what ever is. I'm trying to get this on.
Okay.
I'm still coming.
Is there a victim in there?
Well, she's in there. She had to go to the bathroom.
Okay.
Because she got freaked out and...
You want me to go talk with her real quick?
Yeah, she's black female. She's got gray shirt, gray leggings on.
Okay.
I told her to wait by the customer service.
My girls were in there when he did that.
Okay, perfect. Okay, you're being audio video recorded. Can you guys hop out and talk to me? Wait, 1 second. Can we get him in a car? We have the victims here.
Come over here.
Just give us a second, okay?
You have 2 pairs of pants on?
Let's walk up against the carpet.
Welcome me to the jungle,
I think it was
Mr.
Sunday.
Q//thanks xQcl.
I know your Gatorade and chips are in there. I'll go grab them, okay? Where'd you get all this stuff?
Store.
The store?
Steal it?
No, I bought it.
Which store?
Yeah, they still.
That's our victim. Okay. Which store, Marcellus?
What happens in that?
Which store did you buy it from?
Huh?
I got with DHS.
Yes, HS.
Ma'am, I'm gonna come talk to you here in a second, okay? We're just gonna get him in the car and then I'll come chat with you, okay? Just so you know you're being audio video recorded.
What's with the red bandana? Huh? You what?
Let's separate the victims once we're done and talk to them separately.
You can see his legs.
Marcellus, take a seat.
No, he's bugging.
I can chat with the black people. I'll talk with the other, I don't know their ages, if they're
Jesus!
15 or what. Ma'am, would you come over here and chat with me?
Okay.
Hi.
Whoa.
I'm not trying.
No, she wasn't in there involved or witness. She just came and asked if we were okay, but I said no. My girls are shooken up. She was in there with them. She 17
Yeah.
and 16 and a half.
I just want this to be separate away from them, and I don't want you guys to be hearing each other's conversations. So like I said, you're being audio and video recorded. Explain to me what happened in the
I
bathroom.
don't just quick. Like when I walked in, I went straight to the restroom. I had no clue he was even following behind me, and I got in the stall, and I was about ready to pull down my pants, and I didn't even notice like he was peeking through like the little slit.
Really?
And I thought it was just
I
someone
love
just
this
waiting on
creepy,
their
yeah.
turn, and then I seen eyes, and I seen him licking his lips. So then I opened the bathroom, the door.
Just what a goofball.
And he just kept licking his lips like he just wasn't saying anything. And then I just walked out with him, and then I just
He followed you out? Okay.
And then I just told like the first person that I saw, and I was like, he walked in the bathroom with me, and I think one lady was like, yeah, I saw him go in the girl's bathroom. I'm like,
Okay. And just to be clear, this is the person we have detained in the
yes,
back of the police
him.
car.
Yeah, he got the 2 things in his teeth. Yeah.
Okay.
And it freaked her out, and that's why she started screaming. And I'm like, what the fuck?
They were in the bathroom?
Yes.
But you weren't in there?
No, I was in checkout, but these are my minor daughters.
Yeah. Let me get my notes real quick, okay?
Wait, it's her daughters?
When he was looking through the gap in the
She
door.
had to double check her age or
She had
whatever.
the door locked.
Does she not know how old her daughter
I
is?
know you were talking about
What?
getting ready to pull your pants down. At any point, were you exposed, and did he see you
Not all
exposed?
the way. Not
Okay.
all. Not all the way. Like
Okay.
I was like halfway, and then I realized I'm like,
Do you
wait,
think you
those
could-
are eyes.
So you were partially
What?
exposed below the waist.
Yeah, but not like all the way. Like the whole.
Yeah, don't get mad at me. I'm not used to this. I see life in my own perspective. Okay, I never had my mom and my dad ever not know. They know exactly like.
Do you think
to my entire life? Maybe I got lucky. I don't know.
The bathroom was for sexual gratification.
Oh, of course, of course. He was licking his lips. He was sucking the bottom of his lip. He was. And he just kept doing it.
He did that after I detained him to her. Okay. Do you have your ID on you?
How long is this gonna take?
Yeah, he could
I
be
wanna
just
go
tweaking, I don't know.
We should be done here in a second, okay? Okay. Basically, he came in there, looked through the stalls,
The new goon plus tweak strata. Right, if you're a homeless bum, maybe, yeah.
And another lady, a worker in there, goes, "Oh, he's in and out of here all the time."
What?
Yeah.
We dealt with him.
I know she was really upset.
Yeah, I mean, it's always them.
Did he touch you
Well,
in
it's
any way?
it's not all of them, but it's always them,
Did he say
right?
anything to you?
He only said something when this officer was arresting him, and then he was
They did
like,
just
yeah,
pass him.
that's why you're a hoe or something like that, and I don't know
Okay.
what all that he was saying. But is he recording too?
He is.
Yeah, then you'll know what he said.
Okay.
Are these
And I know
tweakers?
You're super upset.
I mean-
that's totally understandable. Sorry, mosquito eater. Don't worry about that guy. They're the friendly ones. Are you interested in like some resources for counseling, that sort of thing?
No.
Okay.
They just want to go home.
I hear you. I'm very sorry that happened. He is going to go to jail.
Yeah.
Is there anything else you think I should know about what happened today?
No, that was it.
Okay. How long, when he came into the bathroom and then you exited, did he get arrested by the deputy?
It was almost instantly.
Okay.
Like when I asked, the first cashier that I seen, I said, "Hey, he's looking at me through the stall," and then the guy I guess he was looking around for security, and then I was like, "Can you like get someone?"
Chat, Brendan.
And then that's when he tried to run. He ran into the men's bathroom, and then that's when that officer just he was quick as hell.
Good. Okay. I don't have any other questions for you, so you're free to go. I'm really sorry that happened to you, okay? He's gonna go to jail.
Okay.
You have a better day.
Thank you.
Do you want a case number or anything? A prosecutor's office is probably going to call you regarding a charging decision. You might receive something in the mail as well. So let me go get that case number for you real quick, okay? They said they were.
Yeah, she's every time they do it. Also, funny thing. I'm pretty sure all of these goofy ass American accents, they got it originally from the British, right? Because in America, the accents, the people that live in certain areas, didn't always come from a certain. They're not just one thing, right? They always came from different regions, right? You've got like London British, Western British, Welsh, and all that. and you know, the Scotland people, Ireland people, that type of thing, right? And also from other people, other regions in Europe. But they got the accent from Britain. They were in Britain before, and then they went there in America. Then in Britain, they had education, right? They didn't have any education in Americas. So the language kind of imploded. They became more similar, right? Whereas in America, because they were uneducated, they didn't have it yet. So all the dialects kind of developed in their own way before they got standardized English in America, right? Something like that. So the very old English is better preserved in America than it is in actual Britain. And that's why Britain is so goofy.
Okay. They told me everything.
Okay, they already did.
Yeah.
Okay. She was partially exposed when he was looking at her, so yeah, definitely voyeurism in birth.
Because he was already trespassed?
Yeah.
I'm
you know, I have my camera on, being audio and video recorded again. Hey, quick question for you. I know you. I saw you filming outside here. It sounds like you filmed some things inside as well. Are you able to send us that video if I send you a link?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
Okay, and I do want to warn you, I did threaten that dude. I threatened to slap him, but I did it, so I'm just letting you know.
That is understandable, so I do not care.
Because I'm like,
That's
I've
cool.
never in my life had that happen to me, so I really came to Walmart to get some dinner, and now I'm not even hungry. I just want to go lay down.
That seems fair enough.
Again, I'm very sorry that happened to you, and we'll do everything we can, okay?
Yes, sir. Okay,
right.
when I get home, I'll try to send that to you.
Okay, I'll send it to you here shortly. Thank you.
Okay, all right, bye.
Surveillance footage shows the victim entering Walmart. Shortly after, just a few seconds later, the suspect also walks in and looks around for the victim. He spots her and begins following her. Another surveillance camera captures the victim walking towards the bathrooms, with the suspect following behind.
Dude, what is that waddle?
Far enough to not be
it looks like a
suspicious,
penguin.
but close enough to keep her in his sights. The victim then enters the room.
He's waddling like a ferret, dude. It's crazy.
The suspect follows her into the bathroom. Shortly after, the suspect exits, followed by the victim, who can be seen pointing to the suspect as he quickly enters the men's bathroom, telling Walmart management about his peeping into the bathroom stalls. We commend all the victims who were brave enough to speak up and defend themselves. This suspect was
you ever seen a fan before?
for
I
entering
had
the
one when I was younger.
premises he was previously
They
trespassed
waddle like that.
and 3 counts of voyeurism. He is innocent unless proven guilty in a court of law.
Yeah, Crip and Blood. Crips and Bloods in the big 2025.
3 counts of
Alright,
voyeurism.
gang, cut.
Guys, there was 3 girls. Man.
Is innocent unless proven guilty in a court of law.
When behavior like this shows up in a Walmart bathroom, it isn't just an isolated act. It's a symptom of something much deeper that's unraveling in society. One perverted throw in a bathroom stall can turn into a lifetime label that follows you on every job application and every neighborhood you try to move into. The act of peeping may sound like some petty, embarrassing behavior, but in the eyes of the law, it carries real weight. In most states, it does fall under voyeurism, a charge that often rises to the level of gross misdemeanor or even a felony depending on your prior history. And yet what's even more disturbing is the suspect's reaction, smiling, taunting, and almost happy that he caused discomfort. Some people really
Guys on
sit in
fucking
society
mad.
that's been there for a long time because there's most
He's on
situation,
mad.
including teens. For officers, these are the calls that test your resolve because you're not chasing a gunman or
Yeah, interesting.
Right, he's a meth head gooner. Dude, I kind of like meth heads, to be honest. Not because I like being around them, but just because they are kind of funny. Okay, meth heads are kind of funny, right? Things they do, it's just goofy all around. What a goofball, and not in a good way, but still, they are little goofballs, gooner balls. It's funny. Anyway, dude, it's getting late for me. Hey, let me get this shit up. Alright, cut. Hold on. I'm not gonna get a job. Like I said, I'm not a brokey, buddy. Alright. Sure. xQc the GOAT, xQcl, you know the drill. Rare ending. I always do this, no? Sometimes. Anyway. Alright, he is who you think he is. Everyone here right now knows exactly who the GOAT is. Yeah, exactly. And they should all know, right? It's just like the guy on the Annamese Islands and Annamese. Right, I'm the guy. I was destined before I came into my mother's womb. Pause. Yeah, I was destined before I came into my mother's womb. Dude, why the fuck did I even think of that, man? Dude, there's like a pressure building in my head. I can't think straight. It's because it's hot, and because of these fucking mosquitoes all around me all the fucking time. Every time it's hot, I keep saying this every year. I keep saying this every year. It's hot. I don't like it when it's hot, man. It's annoying when it's hot, man. I don't really like it too much. You get a little sweaty. I don't get sweaty at all, but it makes me lazy. You know, I don't want to get out here to work out or whatever the fuck because it's annoying to be out there in the fucking heat, man. It's just annoying. Right? Weather is just annoying. It's either always too hot or it's raining. Right? The only time it's actually good is if it's both cloudy but not raining, and that's rare, right? Because it's always either not cloudy enough and you get these beams of light that flashbang you, or it's gonna always raining, right? It's just annoying. It's just annoying. But all of that doesn't matter because it doesn't matter how I feel. xQc is, yeah, humidity is also so annoying, right? xQc is to die for, right? So we think of the GOAT, we glaze the GOAT, we remember the GOAT, we remember the legacy, and then we remember how the legacy spoke to us, because every day it just keeps speaking and he keeps speaking and he keeps speaking and he just doesn't stop speaking to me, right? And I'm sure it's the same for you, because the legacy keeps speaking to us and it keeps saying xQc is the GOAT, xQc is the GOAT, glaze the GOAT, because the GOAT needs to be glazed. Glazing the GOAT is good. Remember who the GOAT is, okay? He always wins. Their lies, their slander doesn't work because xQc is the GOAT, right? The GOAT keeps winning and he keeps winning. He just